Hey, what is going on? My name is AJ Mirzad from Long Island, New York. I'm the founder of OnlineSuperCoach.com. And I want to make a quick video to share my review of Date with Destiny. If you never heard of Date with Destiny, it's Tony Robbins' magnum opus. It's his top seminar. And I've been a fan of Tony Robbins for over a decade. You know, he really helped me out when I was trying to improve my life. You know, I had a rough life growing up. I was using a lot of drugs and excessively drinking, and I was just screwing myself up. And Tony Robbins was like my first mentor. Someone gave me his book, I believe it was Unlimited Power, and it changed my life. I started to buy his audio cassettes and CDs. There was not a lot of technology when I first got into it, and then I just started to consume, and he just spoke to me. There's something very special about that guy. Now I'm very triggered. Even when I hear his voice, it just puts me in a good state. So about 2 years ago, I attended my first Tony Robbins seminar. That was UPW, Unleash the Power Within, which I recommend as a starter. It's a phenomenal seminar. It will just give you the fundamentals of Tony's philosophy. And I remember at that seminar, I set an intention of buying my dream house. I was living in a house for 10 years and a lot of uncertainty in terms of selling it, what am I gonna buy? But I was so focused, I set a huge intention, and literally by the time I got home, I put my old house on the market. The first person that came, the moment it was listed, he brought it for the exact price I put it, and then 30 days later, moved into my dream house, which is right here. You know, so I knew that this guy's seminars are legit, and I got so much other benefits from it as well. But I decided to hold off on Date with Destiny to basically integrate a lot of what I learned. And like I said, it was about 2 years ago. I did UPW. I just got back from Date with Destiny. It's only been a few days. You know, I live in New York. It was in West Palm Beach, Florida. In fact, it's snowing here right now to show you the big difference in climates, but it was sunny and beautiful. There's about 4,500 people there. We all paid about $5,000, so you could see the commitment for this type of event. And it was very long. It was like 6 days. You know, some nights we're up to like 2, 3 in the morning, just doing work, working hard, you know? So going into the event, I went in with the intention of growing my business. You know, I have $1 million business, but I want to take it to, you know, 8 figures, you know, 10 million and above. So I'm like, what are the strategies? What's the focus? But it's interesting because you go into the seminar with one goal and you walk away with another. And I would say the best way to summarize Date with Destiny is the ability to really look at your core values and rewire them to something anew. So for many, many years, what got me here was having the top 3 values of success, certainty, and efficiency. And it helped me tremendously to grow my business, for my fitness, my own personal development. However, my relationships weren't really optimized. But what I realized is that I need to work on my relationships. 1, the relationship with my family, get closer to them. 2, my romantic relationships. I've been single for quite some time, doing a lot of dating, but nothing substantial. And 3, the relationship with myself, right? Loving myself, being a person who feels enough. So that was the game plan. And over the 6 days, we did all these powerful exercises that literally rewired our beliefs. And by the end of the day, we did what is called an integration process, integrating a new identity. So I have a master's in psychology, and I'm a firm believer that identity is the fastest way to make change. So what I learned at Date with Destiny is a really powerful way to change your identity, because you're always evolving, right? So who I am today is not gonna be who I am in 5 years. What got you here won't get you there. So it's interesting because I rewired myself to now focus on my new top 3 values, which are number 1, love, number 2, family, and number 3, relationships. And what's interesting, here's the fascinating part. You know, I got back on this crazy high. I'm still on such a high. I'm integrating everything I've learned. And even though I'm not focusing on success or wealth, the moment I got back to my business, within the first 2 hours of working, I closed over $50,000 in new sales. New record, I've never done that in 2 hours, but it shows a testament of changing your identity. So I'm on such a high, I'm like, even though I don't value success or wealth, I'm still attracting it. So I kind of feel like the universe is giving me a acknowledgement that I'm on the right path. But essentially you go really deep into your core values, you shift your identity. It's a unique event because you have a partner for the whole week, and I had a really awesome partner named Andrew Thomas, and we're just going back and forth, helping each other. But it was a very beautiful event. You know, we all went through a lot, And the interesting thing is, like, when I finished UPW, I was sick as a dog. You know, thankfully, after a Date with Destiny, I'm feeling really good. I paced myself. The room was super cold, just to give you a heads up, but you're really pushing yourself hard, your mind, body, and soul. So Date with Destiny, I highly recommend it. This was Tony's 80th Date with Destiny, and even though it seems very long, you know, 6 days, sometimes 2, 3 in the morning, I was engaged the entire time. I stayed in the room, I played all out, and I got all the benefits. And these are just the benefits a few days out. You know, Tony totally rewires your subconscious mind, and years from now, you're getting benefits, because even from UPW years ago, I still get insights and breakthroughs. So if you're on the fence about Date with Destiny, I highly recommend it. It's a magnum opus, masterpiece event. And if you have any questions, hit me up. I'm pretty active on Facebook. Facebook.com, AJFit, AJFIT. My name is AJ Mirzad. And like I said, the best investment you can make is an investment in yourself. Tony Robbins Date with Destiny is a masterpiece. This is his 80th one. Not sure how much more he's doing, but the level of freedom, energy, clarity, happiness that I feel is uncanny, and you will feel it too. Highly recommend it. Peace out.